Once there lived a young boy in a small town who was very lazy and had a habit of procrastinating. He always delayed his urgent work and tasks, becoming a victim of procrastination. As a result, he fell behind in his studies and other areas of life compared to his friends and classmates. His family and teachers advised him many times to value his time, but he did not listen to their advice. He didn't care about his future and wasted his time on trivial things. One day, a wise monk arrived in their town, renowned for his wisdom and enlightenment. Many people wanted to meet him and learn from him. The young boy also decided to go see the monk, hoping to gain insights that would help him surpass his friends in every field of life. When he reached the place where the monk was staying, he waited patiently for his turn. When it finally came, he bowed to the monk and said, "O wise one, please help me. I feel like a failure in my life. I'm lagging behind my friends, classmates, and contemporaries in every field. I want to surpass them all and become the best. Please tell me how to do that." The monk looked at the young boy with compassion and said, "My child, you are suffering because you do not value your time. You procrastinate and waste your precious moments that you can never get back. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand the value of time." The story of the generous king. The monk began. Once upon a time there was a king who was very generous and kind. He loved his people and always helped them in their needs. One day, he met an old classmate who had studied with him in a gurukul. This classmate was very lazy and poor. He had no job, no money, and no respect. He always complained about his fate and blamed others for his problems. The king recognized his classmate and felt sorry for him. He asked about his life and troubles. The classmate replied sadly, "O king, I don't know why everyone says that I can't do anything. Even when I go to get a job, everyone refuses me. My enemies have told everyone that I never do any work on time. I don't understand what to do." The king then said, "Let us make a deal. Before sunset, you come to my treasury and collect as much gold and gems as you can. It will all be yours." The classmate was overjoyed and thanked the king profusely. He rushed home to tell his wife about the king's offer. She was also pleased and urged him to go get the treasure immediately. However, the classmate said, "I can't go now. I am hungry. Give me lunch first." His wife quickly prepared some food for him. A series of delays. He ate slowly, thinking he had plenty of time to collect the treasure. After finishing lunch, he felt sleepy and decided to take a nap, assuring himself he would go after waking up. He lay down but ended up sleeping for 2 hours. When he finally woke up, he realized it was late afternoon. He hurriedly picked up some bags and headed toward the king's treasury. On the way there, however, the sun shone brightly overhead, making him feel hot. He thought it would be wise to rest under a tree before continuing. As soon as he sat down under the tree, a gentle breeze lulled him back to sleep for another 4 hours. When he finally woke up again, evening was approaching. The sun was about to set. He jumped up in panic and ran toward the palace but arrived too late. The sun had set, and the palace gates were closed. Standing there disappointed, he realized he had missed his chance to become rich because he did not value his time. The lesson learned. The monk finished the story and looked at the young boy. The boy was speechless. He realized his mistake and felt ashamed. He thanked the monk for his guidance and vowed to change his ways. Understanding that time is precious should not be wasted, he returned home determined to work hard on his goals. He stopped procrastinating and became more productive and successful. As a result, he also became happier and earned more respect from his friends and family. Conclusion: the value of time. In our lives, we must recognize that time is like gold, our most precious resource. We have only a limited amount of time in our lives, therefore we should use it wisely and productively. We should not waste our time on things that do not matter, but focus on what truly does. There is a famous saying, "If you value your time, then time will value you." Conversely, if you squander your time, it can lead to regret later on. Learn from those who have missed opportunities, like a traveler who missed their train by just 1 minute, or a student who failed their annual exams due to lack of preparation over an entire year. Those who value their time can accomplish anything in life. those who do not often find themselves facing failure. If you want to achieve something meaningful in your life, never succumb to laziness or procrastination. Otherwise, one day you may regret it deeply, just like that lazy man who could not reach the palace before sunset.